I need to check my comments. It's been a while since I've looked. Oh. Well, it just switched over, so hello, my fellow Psychonauts. Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the Southern Tier alcohol review. Must be 21 or older. I'm not sponsored. Let's do a quick recap. We have 5 different flavors here. And I've tasted them all. And I ranked them by taste. And I went with the Citra Fog was my favorite. Second one was the double IPA. Second one was third was the regular IPA. The Lakeshore Fog, and then the Smooth Rider, finally. The Citra Fog is 6% alcohol. The double IPA is 8.2%. The IPA 7%. The Lakeshore Fog is 6.5%. And then finally we have the Smooth Rider, which is only 4.8%. I was trying to do a part 2, but here we are. Part 2. I guess I'm going to finish the last 2 beers with you guys. There's 2 left. I've drinking 3 so far. Yeah, I taste them all at the beginning. So yeah, make sure you watch part 1, I guess. So yeah. So I made it 36 minutes before it switched over. Because I'm using the cheap phone. Just because I don't have any minutes left. I mean, not minutes. I don't have any what you call it? Never mind. Must not have been that important. So yeah. Not bad. These are pretty good. They're very smooth. Even the 8.2% was very smooth. All of them are very smooth. They taste good. They got a good flavor. I do like them. Yeah, I'm not as entertaining when I'm drinking, I guess. Oh, last one I made when I passed out in the middle of it, so. But to be fair, I was 4 drinks into a 10% alcohol set of beverages. They all have the same percentage. So yeah, this one had 5 different flavors, so I thought this would be a good one to review. And it's called Southern Tier, so I was like, yeah, make a tier list of, the ones I like in order. So. I know, I figured I'd be like a lot more buzzed now. I'm surprised. And on this one, we're going to add a little THC to the mix just to make it interesting. So after the 5th beer, I'll hit that just to combine and just give it a nice little Yeah. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Yeah. Like I say, the alcohol doesn't really. I know last time I did THC was pretty good. So yeah, so we'll do that. Make it interesting. But I wanted to drink them all just to kind of get a isolated buzz, and then we'll, because I'll see how I feel after all 5 flavors. So yeah, this one immediately leaves off for the last one. This one starts where the last one leaves off. So there's not really any gap in between the two. It's unfiltered. Yeah. Yeah, quiet night, not anything going on. It feels nice. It's fall, so starting to get cool at night. Try that one. I have to say I like the weather in between summer and fall. Like that's perfect. But yeah, say October is probably the best month when it comes to weather. Not too hot, not too cold, just right, Get a few nights where it might be a little cooler, but it's really not too bad. Yeah. So yeah, so this is pretty decent. Like I said, I barely have a buzz though. I'm surprised with the amount that I've already drinking so far. I figured I'd be drunk by now, like slurring my speech and all that kind of stuff, but personally I'm not. Maybe I'm getting used to drinking. I don't know. I considered tripping tonight, but I said, no, I'll just drink some alcohol. But yeah, there's definitely going to be more trips to come, more reviews to be had. So, definitely expect more. Yeah, this video is kind of boring. So I apologize in advance for that. I was actually kind of expecting a lot more. Which is not over. We still have one more to go. But it's only like 6.5% alcohol. So, like I said, the end will add a little THC to the mix, which should make it nice and interesting. I'm relaxed, but I'm not late. Like I said, I'm not drunk at all. I do have a nice little buzz. It's just very, very faint. Yeah, probably making a few videos for parts because of the recording I'm doing. Oh, we got a plane in the sky. I can hear it. There. Spraying some last minute chemicals. Okay, so we just finished beer number 4. Is it beer? IPA, would you call it a beer, I guess? Or is it more like a malt beverage? Either way, so about to start the last one. Figure after that one I should be good and super buzzed. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, I'm going. As soon as I stood up, it hit me. Whew. Very bloated from the amount of fluids that I have consumed. So we're on the final one here, and that is the Lake Shore Fog, which is 6.5% alcohol. The alcohol volume range from 4.8 to 8.2. 4.8, 6.0, 6.5, and 7.0, and then finally 8.2. So, and apparently it takes all 3 to get me drunk. So yeah. And we'll finish off with a nice little couple hits of some THC. I got my bougie vape here, which is THCA. It's a 4-gram hybrid, liquid diamonds, rainbow sherbet flavor. And I'm not sponsored by Bougie, and I'm not sponsored by Southern Tier, by the way. It tripped me out to find out that Southern Tier Brewing Company is located in New York, because I never thought of South. I think it was the South. I think of like, North Carolina, Atlanta, something like that. I don't really think of New York. But I guess, there's the South Side of New York, I guess. Yeah, Southern Tier. I figured this was going to be like some, like Florida alcohol, or like something from like South Carolina, North Carolina, or freaking, Atlanta or somewhere. I wasn't expecting to say it was New York, so that was interesting. So yeah, so Lakewood, New York. That's where this is proudly brewed. Which is called Lakeshore Fog, so that should, yeah, makes sense now. But yeah, but I didn't really look at the flavors. I just saw it just caught my eye, the packaging, and there was 5 different ones and a 15-pack. It caught my attention, so I had to try it out. I don't really do. I know some people will probably want me to review like liquor or something like that, but I don't really do liquor. I don't really do that. I'm not really a big drinker anyway. I'm more of a smoker and a tripper. So for me, something like this is perfect. Like I don't need like a 80% alcohol or 100%. Like 8% is perfect for me. I'm a lightweight. What can I say? So yeah, we're on the last beer out of 5. We drank 5 beers total. If they're beers, whether it could be malt. I guess you call it malt, I don't know. But I'm definitely feeling bloated. I'm probably gonna have to go pee, so I'll probably step outside and pee real quick. Just 'cause I'm too lazy to go to the bathroom. Plus, I don't want to take you guys to the bathroom with me. It just seems weird to do. Although I guess it would be hilarious to make a shit in a video. That'd be funny. I guess what happens when you're tripping balls, But yeah. Yeah, so step outside. Smoke a cigarette while we're out there, and take me a good old-fashioned piss. Haha, good. Working later. So yeah, let's step outside real quick. Yeah, when they get up and move around, they start to realize that I'm buzzing. But it's still not very strong, But I do feel a little tipsy. Nice night, it's quiet. Perfect temperature, it's not hot or cold, it's like nice out here. Not bad at all. So yeah, I didn't intend on making a 2-part video out of this, but here we are, part 2. think I'm gonna go back inside. It's too dark out here. So yeah. There we go, we're back in. In there like swimwear. So yeah, as I'm thinking this, I'm starting to feel more of a buzz. So that's nice, I guess. So yeah. So it took all 5 to get drunk. I'm buzzing pretty good. I got a nice buzz. And thank you to everyone that subscribed so far. We are past the 180 mark. I guess our next goal is 200. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Everyone who has become a fellow Psychonaut. Thank you for that. And those that have liked the videos and those that have commented. And if you've responded, if you've commented recently, don't worry, as soon as this video ends, I will respond to your comments. So far, everybody's been cool. I've had a couple of like negative comments where they make fun of my teeth or something like that, but I make fun of my own teeth, so that's not, I know my teeth are fucked up, and I have nobody to blame but myself, so it doesn't really bother me anymore. Every now and then I still feel a little insecure about it, but I think my personality outshines my bad teeth. And I can get them fixed. I mean, one day I'll have enough money to fix my teeth. And when I do, I will do that. Until then, I just have to deal with my teeth being fucked up. But it's not about my teeth. It's about my content. So it's irrelevant. But yeah, so I had somebody say nice teeth, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I know my teeth are bad. I even talk about it in my videos, so I've dealt with that insecurity already. But I do want to get them fixed one day, and I will. I just can't afford it right now. Yeah, so we're going to try to finish this beer with you guys. And we're closing in on another part. The last one lasted, 36 minutes before it switched over. So this one will probably last another 10 minutes, I guess, before it switches on me to a third part. We're definitely not going to do a part 3. If it ends in abruptly, it's just going to end. This one's a boring review, I feel like. I mean, and what's funny is this will be the one that probably goes, this will be the viral video. That'd be funny. For my viral video, it'd be a video that's the most boring video I've made thus far. Just hanging out and chilling and drinking. I figure I hang out with you guys for my trips. I figure I can hang out with you guys with my alcohol reviews too. So that's what we're doing. Oof. I apologize for the carbonation, but that's what happens when you drink 5 brewskis back to back. So comes with the territory. But yeah, I'm not even that buzzed. I'm buzzed. I'm definitely buzzed. I got a nice little buzz going. But I'm not drunk. By no means. So, which I was kind of expecting to be after drinking 5 of these. But I guess with the various percentages, it kind of balances out. I mean, obviously, a 4.8, you're not going to get shit off that. You know? I would say that's the lowest alcohol percentages I've reviewed, but I don't think it is. There was one other one that had a small amount. It was a variety pack as well, and it had like a 4 point something. I think it was like a 4.5 or some shit. So, but I mean, if you're drinking something that low, you might as well not drink it all. So I guess if you have a low alcohol tolerance, it'd be perfect for you. But, you know, I guess I have medium alcohol tolerance. I don't have high alcohol tolerance, I have low. So yeah, so I'd say medium for me as far as alcohol tolerance goes. I'm in the middle. If I was low, this would have me drunk right now. So yeah. But I'm about done with this, and we'll end the video. But I do want to add some THC to the mix before we end. So we can see what they're like together. Figured I'll probably do it. Send me over the edge. Yeah, I feel super bloated from drinking all this. That's basically it. I got a buzz and I'm bloated. So yeah. Let's say I probably won't revisit this anymore. I think my constant is going to be the Natty Daddy. That's going to be my constant alcoholic beverage. You know, like a good Foster's every now and then. Australian for drunk. Drink about 2 pints and, you know, I'm good to go. Got me a nice little buzz. I'm chilling, you know. So, yeah. I got a little Australian in my blood, so I guess it makes sense. I like Foster. Excuse me. I am so rude. I apologize. But I mean, you are tuning into my channel, so I can do whatever I want. So if I want to burp, I'll burp. You just have to deal with it because you're watching my channel. Let's see what it says on here, if I can read it. Haze on the horizon. This is the lake shore. As dawn breaks and the fog rolls in, with it comes aromas of tropical citrus and stone fruits, low bitterness and a slight malty sweetness complement piney hop notes and a haze as thick as the lake shore fog. So yeah, so there you go. So that's what that one says. There was another one that had something written on it. What was it? Read the smooth one. No, it wasn't that one. Was it? And it wasn't the double IPA, so it must have been the IPA. So the IPA says, as one of our original beers, IPA was developed as our home in Lakewood, New York, where our beers are still brewed today. Pine and citrus hop profiles balance with the light sweetness of malts, setting the standard for a classic American IPA. So there you go. So that's what they said. So there was 5 different ones. 3 of the 5 had a little paragraph about how great their beer is. So I read the other one in the first video, so you have to go to the first video to watch that one. So yeah, we're about finished with this. I feel like I got piss again. Not a surprise. Alright, it's done. So that's the last one. So that is it. Overall, I do have a nice little buzz, but I'm not drunk. No. So, take a piss and add a little THC to the mix and see how that fares. And then we'll end the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the time we spend together. There we go. Yeah, so overall I got a nice little buzz. Like I said, I'm not drunk. But I'm definitely good buzz. And let's go back inside. Keep you guys in the dark too long. Yeah, the roof is falling apart. I get that repaired. But for now, I'm enjoying this buzz. So that's it. So I guess a quick recap. Citra Jog first. Double IPA second. Regular IPA. Lakeshore Fog. And then finally Smooth Rider. So. And now we're hitting boozy. Okay. Not too bad. So yeah, overall, I got a really good buzz between the alcohol and the THC. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. So yeah. So I'm going to end the video. Stony so going to say until next time. Stay stoned, my friends. Stay stoned. And you know I will. Bye-bye.